Hello my lovelies, in today's video I'm not gonna have a very long intro. In fact, I just want to get started and show you what are the apps I use and how I edit all of my Instagram pictures. So let's start it. First I'm gonna show you how I edit my selfies. I'm gonna open photos, and as you can see I have taken many selfies. I think that's the best way usually to kind of start. Then I'm gonna select all the nice pictures, all the ones I like and potential kind of Instagrams one. I'm gonna click on this little heart icon that you can see on the iPhone, and this is basically gonna place all the pictures you like in a favorites folder. So select or heart all the ones you like that way. Then I open my photography folder, and there I have several photo apps, but I will start with using Facetune, which is this app right here. Then I'm going to open one of the pictures that I have just taken, but in order to make it easier and to know which picture I really liked is I can now go into the favorites folder and select this picture. I usually start by cropping the picture like this, and then I'm gonna use whitening option, which is this toothbrush icon here, and basically all you need to do is just whiten or brighten all of the... I usually brighten the background because I really like my Instagram to be really white. I don't like the gray tones, and I like my pictures to look really beautiful, bright, and to have that clean, crisp look. So I'm gonna, as you can see, whiten all of the whites in the picture, and the difference is quite significant already. Then I'm gonna go on to the blur effect, and I'm gonna blur out all the shadows on my face. I don't really like having shadowy face, it makes you look more tired, and obviously it's not great for the skin. I wouldn't necessarily use a patch tool on this picture, but for the purpose of tutorial I will show you how you can use it on this hair strand. So let's say you don't really like this hair strand being here, you can use patch tool to remove it like this. It can be used for various things, as you can see. Next is going to be one before the last icon, and I usually use this to brighten the picture because, like I said, I really like my pictures to be bright and light. I'm gonna save this one now, and that's our selfie done. Just to show you the difference between before and after, I will put both pictures in this collage here. I'm gonna load the after picture first, so that's our selfie, and I will also load the before so that you can see the actual difference. There we go. As you can see, the picture on the right, the skin looks a bit more dull, it's not so bright, and obviously I think the picture on the left is much better. I will show you the actual proportion. There we go. I think it's very important to stay true to yourself and not to overly edit pictures, because then you get kind of the whole very fake looking picture, which is not what we are aiming to do, is it? After selfies, I'm going to show you my next favorite app, which is Afterlight. I usually use this for landscape, for architecture, for food pictures, any kind of like objects, because it has some amazing functions. I'm going to load a food picture here and show you how I do it. So click use, and then it gives you a lot of options at the bottom. I'm going to start by cropping this picture so I can see what it's going to look like in square or Instagram ready. There we go. Place it how you like it, and then I'm going to straighten it a little bit because I think it's not really straight and parallel. You can click on the actual photo anytime just to see the difference of what you've made. Then I'm going to just adjust a bit of brightness, contrast, sharpness, saturation, and all the kind of like elementary functions of this picture. See what's its potential. You can do a lot of like shadows, warmth, and like cool tones, and basically it's a great app. It might seem like something that you already have on Instagram, but actually with Afterlight you can do a lot more. So you can increase saturation even more, you can increase the warmth even more than you can on Instagram, including brightness, contrast, and all the same. So as you can see, the difference is quite significant. I'm going to save this one to camera roll. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how I can also edit like architecture or any kind of like landscapey pictures of nature, because these filters of Afterlight I really enjoy. Go to favorites, select a picture, which is a beautiful sunset in Ibiza, and I'm gonna click on some brightness again, adjust a bit of like elementary again characteristics of this picture, and saturate it, yeah. There we go. Then I'm gonna go on filters. As you can see, there's several filters which you can use here. So let's start with number 1. You have these 4 little icons at the top, which basically help you like move the filter from bottom to top, from left to right, and also change the colors of it. Then you can change different filters and, I don't know, just see what you can do with it, adjust the colors of the sea, of the sky, and different things like that, as well as adjusting the strength of the filter at the very bottom. So it can be lighter or it can be like really hardcore. I really like this one for this picture, so I'm just going to select a different color. There we go, and move it around. Change another color, get a bit more to be purpley pink. That's it. And I think this is perfect. I'm gonna click yes. Okay, as you can see, the difference is quite significant. And I'm gonna save this picture in my camera roll again. The next app I want to talk to you about, it's called Snapseed. It's an amazing app, and I'll start by showing you how you can get rid of spots. So there is a fabulous spots function, but I guess I'll need like a picture of myself to show you that, so I'll just select this one. You can't see really any spots on my face in this picture, but I will use these buttons to show you how smart this application is. So you just select any kind of irregular shapes. It doesn't have to actually be spots. It can be like a bird in the background or like a piece of garbage on the street. It's really good. As you can see, the difference. I've also adjusted some brightness just before. Then I'm going to use selective options, select the part of my hair with the golden light, increase saturation, and get this even more beautiful golden tone to the picture. Then click on the number in the right corner, and I'm just going to remove all of these spot healing filters. So basically what you can do, it shows you all the changes you've made to this picture, like I've adjusted brightness, contrasts, saturation, and things like that. Then I'm going to crop the picture to see how it will work on Instagram. Use the crop function, select square because I obviously always use squares on my Instagram, and move it around. There we go, and that is the change from before to after, as you can tell. I'm going to save this picture, I'm going to save a copy, and that is it. I'm going to show you what my Instagram feed looks like. In case you're not following me, make sure to go and follow me. It's at the Glam and Glitter. And this is my feed. As you can see, it's quite colorful and bright because that's the way I like it to be. So some pictures can be a little bit dark, and as you can see, that one in the middle doesn't fit perfectly with my feed. So I usually try and make sure that all the pictures fit with the feed and with the branding that I like to go for. So I use VSCO Cam, which is VSCO Cam. I add all of the Instagram pictures into it, so the few that are not added to my library that I have already posted are these. I'm just gonna add them because I'm not up to date with this. So you can add all of your Instagram pictures basically to create a library, which is gonna create a feed for you and gonna show you what your Instagram feed looks like currently. Then, in case you're not sure if a picture fits or not, you can add them here and it's going to show you what your feed is going to look like. So I'm going to add next picture of that Ibiza sunset. I'm going to add a profile and a few more pictures, a selfie. And if you have a look, these two pictures, one above the other, look a bit weird because they both have that hand motion. So I'm going to remove this one. I'm not going to post it. Basically, this app helps me to plan what my feed is going to look like. It helps me kind of see what works, what doesn't work. I really like it what it's like now because it's bright, it's colorful, there's not too much of the same thing, and it kind of helps me plan what I'm going to post next basically. So as you can see, I was going to plan that picture of me in a backless dress, and I'm just going to find it, edit it a little bit in Instagram, so adjust brightness maybe, contrast, usually I go for saturation or structure, sharpness is my favorite, then a bit of warmth to increase that beautiful color. Saturation I haven't used yet. Oh no, this makes my legs look really red, so I'm actually going to decrease saturation a little bit. And I think that's it. That picture is ready to be posted. As you can see, the difference is quite nice. And now I usually type in my caption and I post the picture. Those are all the secrets on my Instagram editing apps. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you soon. Bye!